So it's the day before Japfest, and guess what? Second year in a row, although unfortunately I lost the footage, we're not ready. The cars both need cleaning. Besides getting the fitment correct on our wheels, we haven't done anything. So we have to fix bonnets, wash, polish, clean, Dremel. There's a lot to do before the show. There's a lot of bags over here filled with cleaning supplies, paints, fondants. There's a lot. And this is all just before the show that you'll see on Lex's channel. So let's get to it. Besides the many other things that need fixing on this car, there is one that bothers me and it will not get through show season. I'm not going to let that happen. And it is this electrical tape monstrosity for my horn. Essentially, a little while ago, just to get it through MOT, I needed to do some bodgery. However, I have a plan for the horn. On the stalk here, there is a little plastic panel, and that is there for if you had cruise control or a manual, a non-manual version or an automatic MR2. My idea is to take that panel off, use a Dremel to Dremel a small hole that we can then attach this button into, so we have the horn on the underside of the stalk. Looks a lot cleaner. This will obviously get changed in the future when we update gauges and everything along those lines, but for now this will get me through the show. So let's start that process. Now with the tape remover around the edge, as you can see, we have our switch unit. So essentially it's got two plastic clips to push into. I just have to remove this, remove the wiring and route it through the centerpiece. So removing a few screws, which one of them seems to have removed itself anyway. When I originally did the wiring for this horn, I purposefully left quite a lot of distance so that I would be able to go into this little point here. So I'm excited to get this started. With the switch now disconnected, I can get the Dremel going to Dremel out a hole big enough. Just using a tungsten carbide tip, very easily just Dremeled a round hole, and the button's now clicked in. So let's get this installed in the car now. Now it looks a lot cleaner for when the surround's on, not just hanging above my dash. Now, not perfect, but much better than it was. Now while I've been doing this, Lex has been cleaning some of the interior of her car, and tell me what you're doing now.
Now, because my window tin, I did it really badly because I didn't know how to do it. I'm now cutting the back of it and making air bubbles in it and smoothing it out so it doesn't have all of the white marks on it.
And also removing
the stickers, which I feel like is an end of an era, but
it's a midlife crisis.
It is a midlife.
Early midlife crisis.
I think I like the more cleaner look. Now I'm going for the whole like JPS style with gold wheels. I think I like the cleaner look slightly better, and I think I want a slightly smaller Instagram sticker in the future as well.
Just a little smaller.
Just a little one.
So while Lex is doing that and removing and fixing some interesting window tint, I'm gonna now move on to packing the Dremel away, giving the car another quick vacuum inside, start cleaning the interior, and then moving on to the bonnet, which basically needs a full overhaul before the show, which is not fun. After this show, hopefully before the Isle of Wight this year, we're going to be taking this and fiberglass molding it, because the metal structure normally, without the marks that there are now, looks great and is such a nice shape. So we're going to try and refine that with a fiberglass mold instead, because the bonnet is way too heavy for the car. The interior is looking nice and clean now. Onto the bonnet. And next now is onto the paint face, so we'll show you guys when that's done. We've filled the areas necessary. Fingers crossed it looks okay. I know this is outside, but this again, bonnet is not going to stay on long, so this is fine for now. And it's not the best. There's a reason I'm standing from this far away, because this far away it looks all right. The closer you get, she's I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, she's about a 3 meter. But for now that's fine. In a second we're gonna wait for this to dry, then we're gonna cover it over for when we wash the rest of the car so it doesn't get wet, because it's not going to be dried in time. And then we're going to move on to washing Lex's car, and then when Lex's car has been washed, then she's going to polish the car, while then I then wrap this up and then hopefully wash my car and then polish after. Now it's time to start pressure washing. So we've got the Karcher out, good old unit, got the snow foamer that Lex is just sorting at the moment with some pre-wash, and we've got the soft lance to go over the car. Let's start the process.
Saw like an angel through the fire in a dream. Hide your face from the sunrise as the masses on the scene. In the heat of the battle, they won't see your face. In the kingdom, this is your race. Not hear you coming. If you do, better run. For the anger that drives you burns bright like the sun. We're born, we live, and then we die. Never question how or when or why. We're born, we live, and then we die. Never question how or when or why. When it comes right down to it, some are born to live. We're born, we live, and then we die. Some are born to live.
Now that my car is washed and Lex's is washed, Lex is just polishing hers. We'll then do the same with mine. But in the meantime, I'm using some Autosol. This stuff is insane to get the tips shining. And I know I do need to still do some paint touch up, but I want this thing sparkling. You would have just seen the before clips, and damn! I don't think the camera does this justice, but Autosol is just magical. It's God's gift to the car world. Now Lex is almost finished, so I can start polishing mine. Looking clean. Now it's time. It's really hard to see on camera, but there's loads of, there you go, little chicken scratches all over here. So let's polish those out. I'm going to do it well, technically 3-stage. So a harsh, a soft, and a sealant. And from the full stage 3, it is a mirror. And all thanks to the products I'm using, Auto Finesse, Maguire's. It's a combination of sort of everything, Auto Glim. But honestly, look at the finish. That's insane. But that is literally just this section of the boot. I've then got to do that section, then the bumper, then the side of the car, etc, etc, etc. So I'm going to be here a while. And after many hours, we have both the cars shiny and nice for the show. There's little shots there. I'll do a little B-roll there. But this is just a little quick video. I know some people like cleaning, some people like prep for shows. And everything that we've been using here is definitely an essential before you go to a show / when you're at a show. We're obviously going to go back over the cars with tyre cleaning, again waterless washes when we get to the show, waxes. We're going to go back over things, but for now this is a good start for the journey. So you'll see most of the show on Lex's channel, but here's the cars now.